this lady, I forget her name, but she's passed away. She was like a leader for Hispanic women. Uh, I forget her name. Some big name. But anyway, she bought her painting, and then she got obsessed with her, and she started buying all these paintings of her and putting them all over the house and buying like books with her, and then she started replacing the Bible with like these books, like I don't know, these books like.
Your girlfriend?
Yes, and she started acting
You
weird.
met that woman where?
I met her when I was in when I went to a program, and she was in a program.
Oh,
and when we finally got to go out and venture out of the program, you know, after we were there for a while, we got to go to AA meetings. So
okay.
I met her at a meeting.
And then you were together, and then you met this woman,
Right.
Hispanic woman.
Right.
And then is your girlfriend black, Hispanic?
She's Filipino and Puerto Rican.
Okay. And then she met this woman, Hispanic woman, bought this a painting.
Yeah.
Okay.
She bought these paintings of this lady, and the lady has passed away.
Okay.
And I couldn't understand why she liked her so much, and why she was like had like these little all kinds of little images of her, like in books, and like drawings of her, like collages of her and stuff. And I just couldn't understand it. So from that point on, things started to change. We started to get more distant. We started not doing stuff together as much, and then it like took a twist to where she got accepted for housing. So when we first met, we both had nothing, and we both were trying to accomplish something, and so we were the equal. So she got SSI. She got accepted to SSI. And once that happened, she got her housing. When she got her housing, she changed. I started going, I was doing the same thing that we always did.
Yeah.
But she started saying, we shouldn't see each other like every second of every day so much anymore, and this and that. So I was like, okay, that's okay. Because she was like, she needs her space, and she needs to, do womanly things, So I understood that. But then, a couple months went by, and then she said, maybe we should only, you can only come over and visit on weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And then
I already knew something was wrong, but I still agreed with her, because if I had said no, then maybe I wouldn't have been able to visit at all. So I just agreed. I was like, okay, well, if that's what you want, okay. So then we did that for about a couple years, where I was just, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'd go over and I'd stay, spend the night, those 3 days, and then on Monday, I'd have to pack my things, and I'd have to be gone. Well, then it got to the point to where she said, okay, well, only Saturday and Sundays. So it was no longer 3 days. So then I went over one day, and then she just didn't open. And I rang the doorbell, and she just did not open the door. So I said, okay. So then I didn't go back over there. I just waited for a week. And then I said, you know what, I wonder what's going on over here. Let me go check it out. So I went over, and then she answered the door. And it was like everything was normal. She didn't say anything about it. She acted happy, good, glad to see me. Everything was good. And I stayed the weekend, and everything was good. And I left on Monday. Well, that went on for a little while. And then all of a sudden, one day I went over and they served me a restraining order.
Oh, restraining order.
Yeah, they
Oh.
served me a restraining order when I went over one last time. And I was like, well, what is this for? And she was like, well, I mean, it's my place, and and you think you own it, and you can just do whatever you want, and it's mine. This is my apartment. So I'm like, okay, so you got a restraining order on me?
You're
I
not
said,
doing
so-
anything?
Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing. So, I mean, we'd have like little arguments every now and again, but every time I left, we were on good standing. Every time, I never put my hands on her. I never, it never got, blown out of proportion, anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I got served a restraining order, so then I left. So, I stayed away for about a month. Then I broke the restraining order and I started going back over to see her. Even though I had a restraining order, I still, I lived there with her. I was living with her, basically. And all of a sudden, for no reason, out of the blue, I'm out of the picture. And all my things, all my stuff
It's over there.
is over there. So I'm like, how am I going to get all my things? So I broke the restraining order and I went back and to collect my things. And I never got caught, unfortunately. I never got caught, and got charged with, breaking it or anything. So time went on, and so I started seeing her, even though I had a restraining order. We were still seeing each other every day, like we always were. It's just that when we were in public, I would not be like right next to her.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I finally got to the point to where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna back away. It's okay. She said, well, I got another apartment. I'm moving anyway. So she moved, and that was it. And when she moved, I was homeless, because I didn't want to go back.
Yeah. So.
And then that's pretty much how.
Okay, and then you went for how long already?
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
And then after that, what happened to you?
Nothing. I just.
What about your girlfriend? Do you have another girlfriend?
Nope.
No?
No. I still seen her. I just wouldn't see her like all the time. I'd see her like 1 week. I'd let 1 week go by, then I'd go and see her. And then when I go and see her, I'd see her for like I'd stay with her for like maybe a day or two. And then I'd be gone for like 2 weeks.
Okay, what about, what do you get nightmares?
Yeah,
How many times?
all the time. Pretty much like
Once a
every
week?
other day.
Huh?
Every other day.
Every other day?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you get pain? Back pain?
Oh yeah, I had back pain so bad that just out of the clear blue, and I'm pretty strong.
Okay, back pain, and
Yes.
it's like there's something heavy.
Yes.
You're not injured?
No.
Okay. So now, and where are your family members?
My mom passed away. My dad passed away, and my sisters passed away, and pretty much all the rest of them are all scattered around throughout the country.
Okay.
But basically, I'm the only one here. Me and my brother Mike. But I never see him. Never. He drives Muni, but he lives somewhere far. So he drives like 2 hours to get here every day, so that he can drive Muni. And he drives Muni in a whole different district, like Sunset District.
Oh, he drives Muni, huh?
Yeah. But he drove for a lot of years, so now he's about to retire, They put him on a. He's a floater. He's a full-time floater now, which means whenever someone calls in, he's the one that'll go and rush. They'll call him and he'll get the call first, and he'll rush. He knows he's driven every route,
Okay.
so they'll send him out.
So now, okay. Let me, if I ask your name,
Mm-hmm.
what is your name? You mention your full name, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mention your name, and if I ask what's your date of birth, you say your date of birth,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
And okay, we will start. Okay, hold on, Terry. Yeah.